Hi everyone, welcome to the Sugar and Crumbs Kitchen. Well, we've got Gwen Powell back in the kitchen again. A monthly treat, Gwen.
Oh, I'm so happy to be back, Powell. Thank you for having me.
We haven't seen her for so long and then we've seen her for 2 months on the road. Wow, that's great. So Gwen has brought another lovely young lady, a very well-known sugar artist in the sugar world, Ana. And what's your surname, Ana?
Remigio. It's not an easy one.
No.
That's why I didn't say it. Ana.
Remigio. Yes, Ana's all the way from Portugal with us today.
So Anna's over from Portugal, so I'm going to let her tell you her Facebook page in a minute so that you can pop over there and give it a like. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the dragéekíss, because Gwen wants to show you different things and different applications to show you how easy it is. And if you remember when she brought Catalina to the kitchen, I took over the cake and, you know, did a little bit of the, in fact we've got the cake there.
Yeah.
So
Remember this beauty?
remember this beauty?
Yes.
Yeah, how fabulous. And this really very therapeutic on putting the pearls in, because if you remember she needed to crack on and do some more flowers.
So Carol
So I filled
finished
them
the
in.
pearl work for
Yeah,
us.
I actually really enjoyed it as well. Great fun. So the DK Pearl Applicator is a fantastic tool. Gwen's been here many times since she launched the product. She's here again now, and she's actually brought the guests to the Sugar and Crumbs Kitchen, and we're very pleased to see what Anna's going to do today. So one of the things that she's going to use with the DK applicator is Kerry Griffiths mould, manufactured by Katie Sue Designs, and this is a continuous quilting mould. We're going to use some non-paralysed pearls, so small ones, okay, so these don't go in the DK, but Anna's going to show you how to pop those in. We're going to show you how to use the DK, and what else are we going to do, Anna?
Well, we're going to show one of these
no,
to go
I'll
on.
put mine.
Wait a minute, no.
Oh,
You are going to show them how to get this
Onto the
Don't we?
cake.
Yeah, we can see it.
onto the cake. Can you see?
Yeah, turn it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And if you see that gap there, that's because Anna's going to finish the last piece to go in there, okay? So Anna's all the way over from Portugal. She's a sugar
artist. Yes.
artist. I was going to say sugar
Anna,
paste
can I
artist.
say
Sugar
what
paste
Anna,
artist.
I'll tell you what Anna
Go
is. Anna is a prolific competition and collaboration entrant. If there is a collaboration going,
Look at this.
Anna can
Another DK.
Yes, another ambassador. When there's a collaboration and Anna can take part, she's there. And if there's a competition, then Anna will be there. Anna and I travelled to New York 2 years ago, and that was fantastic. So yes, Anna, whenever there's something to do with cake, Anna's there.
She knows
Do you
her
want to
stuff.
talk a little bit more about your Cupcakes and Dreams and where we can find you on Facebook?
Yes, I only have a Facebook page. It's the Cupcakes and Dreams by Ana Remigio.
That's a nice name, isn't it? Cupcakes and Dreams. I like that.
And that's pretty much it, because I don't have a site. No.
There's no web page, but Anna's got a beautiful Facebook page,
Yes.
and then also you do teaching as well. don't you?
Yes, I started last year,
last year.
and yeah, the end of the year, beginning of this year. I'm liking it. It's really quite an amazing experience to teach people and to see their faces when they finish the pieces. It's really amazing. It's amazing.
And now she's in Sugar and Crumbs Kitchen in front of you lot, so make sure to get those thumbs up. Love hearts going, loads of kisses, loads of waves,
Yes.
give her loads of confidence. She's never been put in this situation before. She has done classes in front of people, of course that's different. But when you're in a
Yeah,
kitchen
Facebook
like
Live
this,
is very
it's different,
different.
isn't
Very
it?
different.
You know, there's no hiding things here in the kitchen. You see everything. So, you know, it's quite, you know me. You know me when I'm in here, I wing it, I tell you, I've mucked it up, but when they're professionals, they don't like that. They like you to see the perfection. But you know what, you are going to have to see some mistakes in here because it happens, that's the way it goes.
It's
but it's how to get out of them. So this Facebook Live, what we're going to do is let you sit back and enjoy. As per usual, we do have our wish list, our website. So if there's anything you want to buy tonight, pop over to our website, sugarandcrumbs.co.uk, go right the way along to Facebook Lives, drop down to this month, find Anna, and everything that Anna is using is in the wish list. I have forgot to say, I can't believe I forgot it, Maria and Laura in the kitchen. I'm staring at the pair of them.
What did we do without them?
Exactly, I can't believe it. Hi Maria, hi Laura.
Hi, girls.
And Maria's got a a hoodie on instead of a jumper on this lovely spring day. So, Laura, how is our audience building?
Really good. I think everyone's really keen to see the gorgeous design that's on the cake and the DK in use again. So what we say to people, we will try and answer comments and questions and things like that, but the feed does move very quickly. So hi to everyone that's regular to us, lots of familiar names, and hi to anyone that's new that's watching. Just introduce yourself and say where you're from, and it's a really friendly bunch. So we always try and keep the comments on topic as well. So we do get asked about recipes and things like that, and we're not really relevant to the live, so we'll try and keep it on topic if possible.
And as last time when Gwen was in the kitchen, after the live, her and Christina, her and Kim, they went back after the live and they actually answered questions.
Catalina.
So, yeah, Catalina.
Christina. Catalina.
Yeah, but he was here with Kim Firth as well, don't forget. So you're here with Kim, we were doing with Kim. Also here with Catalina.
That's right.
Here with Anna now. So what they try to do is, because they want to show you their work, they're going to answer questions after the live.
Yes.
So they'll either do it tonight or do it tomorrow. So still feel free to answer your questions. Just Laura and I might stay quiet, which, as you know, never happens really. So
It's only because we want to try and get as much done as possible in the live, that's
Exactly.
all it is.
absolutely.
And we'll be there afterwards to answer any questions you have.
And as per usual, what goes on in the Sugar and Crumbs kitchen, if you're new, what goes on in the Sugar and Crumbs kitchen stays in the kitchen. So if you see me flick my hair, you don't like my pink nails, doesn't really matter. I'm not giving you any food to eat and I'm not touching you, okay? So if you see us wipe our face or anything like that, do not worry. This is just teaching only. It's only showing you how to use things. Nothing's going out for general consumption. It's to show you how to use tools, how to use products, how to decorate, and it's all about having fun in the kitchen, learning new things. Yes, that's what it's about. So we hope to see some people from Portugal. So if you are, make sure you give us the thumbs up, give us a wave.
Do you want to say hi in Portuguese?
Hola.
Hola, also hola.
What's
Yes, the same as Spanish. Hola.
Ooh, Maria's going to get on all right with it. I understand that word as well. It's the only word I know. Hola. So anyhow, I'm going to holla off. And I'm going to leave Anna to entertain you. All right, catch up with you soon.
Okay, thank you so much.
And I'll let you, Gwen, tell them a bit more about the
So
detail.
I will start by doing the missing panel. Just needling.
Which camera are you on, Laura?
Well, we're going to
We're
have
gonna
to
do-
probably move the cake over slightly just so we can
Okay.
see
Yeah,
you
that's
do the
fine.
panel first of all,
Okay.
and then we can reposition everything later.
So we're going for a soft grey.
Yes. I really need
Nicole.
just sorry.
I know,
Just a bit.
I need to refill those up, by the way.
Just a bit, just
So as you'll see, Maria is here over Anna's shoulder. So for anyone who hasn't seen the Facebook Live before, this is just so we can, well, Maria can create these brilliant 1-minute videos that go onto YouTube. So you don't have to watch the whole Facebook Live back, but you can watch these brilliant snippets of the different techniques and the different tools that are being used. And also for anyone who can't watch the whole Facebook Live all in one go, or you've missed the start, or you've missed a bit in the middle, you can watch it back on Facebook at any point once we've finished, and then also on YouTube as well on our channel.
Oh, and I forgot to say, we have a new feature that Maria's done for us, and it's called Past Facebook Live. So I had past Facebook Lives, and basically it was just a link to them. But Maria's done a great thing now. You go into Past Facebook Lives, and all the lives that we've done since December are actually there in picture format. And when you click into it, it'll have all the products, but not only that, it'll actually have the live for those products as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to let Anna show you how to use this fabulous mould, okay? And then when she comes to use the DK applicator, I'm just going to get Gwen.
Glenn Close is here.
I'm going to get Gwen just to go through it again with you, because I know some of you have seen the Pearl applicator so many times, but there's always new people, and I would like those people just to see how you use it properly. And then Anna, you know, works as part of the collaboration with the dragéekíss. That's what it's actually, its real name. She will actually be using it and applying it today. So here we go. And then
Anna, today was your first day with this mould.
yes.
How did you find
It's-
working with it?
It's quite easy as long as you
But tell
use.
us a little bit about the things we discovered about it.
Yeah, you have to use grease so it doesn't stick to the mold, the sugar paste. So you
So
just.
if you were using Karen Davies, you can explain about that.
Yes.
Karen Davies sugar paste is specifically made for this, or if you use CPC in your sugar paste direct,
Yeah.
then it comes out all right.
CMC.
But if you don't have Karen Davies or CMC, what we've discovered is if you put a little bit of Trex in it,
Yes.
then it comes out as
Yeah.
well. So look at that.
Absolutely fabulous.
Beautiful,
Beautiful,
Anna.
well
Karen
done.
will be very proud of you.
So the paste that we're using actually today is we are using a combination of paste, but this is actually Renshaw's Cool Grey. It's their new one that they released just before Christmas. In fact, they released it at Cake International in Birmingham, 2018. Renshaw is notoriously known for being a very soft paste, and it is a roll-out icing. So if you want to use it for moulds, you must add CMC, Tylo or gum tag into the paste to firm it up. So I think it's about half a teaspoon per 250 grams. Really knead it in.
Kerry has
Put it in a
video, doesn't
Ziploc,
it?
yeah, put it in a Ziploc bag, and then just leave it alone for half an hour, and that will give it time to firm up, and then use it for the moulds. Otherwise, use Karen Davies sugar paste, which is fantastic. And then what we're going to do now, we're just going to move this out of the way. Anna's actually going to show you now how she's going to pop this.
Sorry, because I only need a small part.
Yeah.
I'm counting the spaces that I need, so I have to cut it to go in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have to
Cut it, yeah.
Yeah.
So the mould is a continuous mould, which means it joins onto each other. But because Anna is actually, you'll see my hand here, I don't know whether on there.
Yeah.
It's like
Because
this.
we've squared it off there, she's had to square it off on the mould. And then she only needs to go, she's only got a bit to fit in. So she's gone 5 back, and now she's cutting it out so that she can slot it into the other piece that's joining. Okay?
Let's hope this.
Let's hope she's cut it right. We'll see whether she can count. Don't rely on me.
Unlike
Me
me and
and
Carol,
you.
yeah. Gwen and Carol.
Gwen and I can't count.
No.
So I'm using water. You can use edible glue.
Can we see on that?
I'm on this.
sorry.
At the moment.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Just a bit. Just try and. No,
I
it's-
have to
it's-
say, your ballerina looks very, very pretty.
Thank you.
Proper girly.
Yeah, proper good.
Yeah. No, it's a tricky one because you have to fit that in here, and sometimes it doesn't matches. So you have to do a little tricks, and so just to try and put it there. See. Okay, let's just yes. Let's try it. I hope I haven't cut it too small. I'm thinking. Sorry. You want
Right.
me to?
So if you can go onto that camera there,
Yes.
Anna, see that camera behind you there?
Yes.
Maria's
So,
just going to position it
you
so they can
just
see.
have
You over
it
there?
Yeah.
Oh, we like these tricky bits, don't we? I mean, you've got a duck now.
No, we're being blocked at the
So
moment.
are we doing
Your arms in, as long as you stay
Right, I'll
still,
squeeze
you're
your arms
okay.
in.
See? Perfect.
Yeah.
Lucky
You
me.
got that close?
Lucky
I
me.
can't see him sat here with my arm squeezed in.
So
You just there you go.
Oh yeah, look at that. Perfect,
you just
Anna,
have
well
to pull
done.
it a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just manipulate
It's
it
not.
slightly.
It's not easy because you have to put all the. So this has to go this here. What you can do is you can use just.
That's what we need, the tricks. Can we lift that
Yes.
camera up a little bit, Maria? Sorry.
Just to make it look.
That's it. Oh, no.
Oh,
you
now
can't
you'll see us.
us.
Look. Oh, you can see where we are.
Oh
Laura's just done a run. Woo!
I'm dodging out of the way.
no! Just pulling a bit, just to make it look.
You see the
and
top of
then
my
you
head
can-
now?
Yep.
Yeah. I may as well just sit here, Anna. Now you can see the other side of the kitchen. They'll be more nosy on that now.
So you just push it and just to make it look,
Uniform.
yes.
Yeah, but that's a good thing about sugar paste. It does stretch, doesn't it? It does
Yes.
allow you.
Yeah, it's
You've
You've
quite
just got
forgiving.
to. You've just got to know that you can do that. and be confident to do it. Yes,
yeah.
and it will do it. But a lot of people will just panic, and you shouldn't panic. Just gently ease it in. Don't rush
There's
it.
a solution for everything. So.
Yeah.
And sugar paste is you can do
Forgiving.
everything.
It's
So
very forgiving, yeah.
yes, completely. So you just make it look. So now it's the tricky part. So let's see. I can put this with this one. Then we can work it out with the part that you took the excess, and you can just add
Couple of
it.
triangles up. Look at
Yes.
you, get you, eh?
Yeah, just to fill it.
That's the nice thing. It's such an easy mould to
Yes.
cut and mould. You don't even have to. It's not as if you have to measure it out. It's all there, ready for you, isn't it?
Yeah, and you can just put them there.
I must say, when this mold was released, me personally, behind the dragéekíss,
It was really happy.
was like, oh my word, this is just like, it's a marriage made in heaven.
Yeah.
Well, it is, but the thing is, I've seen this mould used in so many things with the
Yes.
dragéekíss. It's been beautiful. I mean, Kerry himself has made
Kerry did a
handbags,
little-
he's done
yes, a
plaques, he's done all sorts of
Yes.
things with it. And then you see all, you know, even on our community group, the amount of people that have made wedding cakes, christening cakes,
Yes,
everything
I've
with it.
seen
Beautiful.
things, yeah.
you know, and they've all used the dragéekíss
So,
as well, which is brilliant.
Let me just pull this one up.
We knew that there was going to be that little corner.
Yes, it's difficult to
Anna
get
needs
it.
to fix, yeah.
Yes, the right place but we get there.
But that's what it means to
Yeah.
me. So then you go back
Improving, just doing.
to it. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Look at that.
There you go.
you can
See?
just play with it, and then you can put some pearls and to look like if it's.
We're all holding our breath.
So I'll have to.
So this
that
is
one?
the continuous quilting mould. And this is available to purchase directly from us at Sugar and Crumbs. So it's part of the Katie Sue range, but it is classed as it's a Kerry Griffith design.
That's right.
And the sugar paste that's been used is cool grey, and it's the Renshaw Ready to Roll, which we've got many colours of on the website. And the little pearls that are being used are just little small dragées. They're used
called
from
non-parallels.
non-parallels. So the white ones that are within the continuous quilting mould, you will see Anna using from the dragéekíss later. And the very small pink ones are part of our natural free-from range. And again, they're on the website as well at Sugar and Crumbs. There's a whole range of those different colours, different sizes. They're fantastic.
Okay, more or less.
So something we need to say is that we've been preparing this since a little bit earlier today, and the sugar paste dries
Yeah,
out a
it's-
little bit.
Yeah.
So forgive the little bit of crackling that we've got going on. But
You can't see it.
No, on this
No,
side.
I think but it's just.
yeah,
Oh, just put that last piece in, you mean?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. But I'll
that
tell
was
you,
just to
I'll
show
tell you
you
the
how
truth. We
easy-
ran out. We had to wait, so we got some more. I only ordered so much in.
Yes,
And
and
then
I
we
think
needed
it was
some more.
really quite, for me personally, not being a cake decorator, to see how easy it is to use this.
Yeah.
It gives you real hope that even someone who's not that advanced
Yeah.
would be able to make a really nice effect on a cake.
Fantastic.
No, I'm just making it easy because it's easier if you have the hole to put the pearl on.
right.
Right? So just
If you mark
We
it
should have
out.
sat the other side of the kitchen, me and you, shouldn't we?
so
We're not in view. I'm not in view anyway. Sorry.
Am I in view?
Yep.
Sit
Not
down
you
there.
slumped down.
I can change it a little bit.
No, don't worry. Hide behind the cake.
just a little.
They'll all be laughing their heads off now, and they can see my forehead bobbing up and down.
You know, the viewers absolutely love it if they catch me on if they catch me on camera.
I
It's
remember
like,
at the beginning, in the early days, when they used to
catch
see the
John.
John exists, he's there.
You just have to put a little bit of water.
They've got to be quick to catch Laura. Did you see
A
how fast she
little-
flew out that seat?
A little lick, for those of the audience that are still with us, not following the backseat gallery here, we're popping a little drop of water into
Water.
each hole
Yes.
because it just makes the fondant or the sugar paste sugar melt a little bit and the sugar
Yes.
the sugar in the little ball, and then it
It's a
sticks
little bit
together.
dry, yes.
We've got pieces that Kim did, you know, our dear Kim that always comes with me on Facebook Live.
Oh, she's fabulous, isn't she?
Oh, she's fabulous. I can't wait to have her back again. But anyway, we've got pieces that Kim did years ago, and you can turn it upside down and everything.
Yeah.
The pearls still sit because
Yeah.
the two sugars have spoken to each other and they've made a connection.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure, can you see how easy it is?
Yeah.
There we
Perfect
go,
for you.
Anna.
How quick this is as
Yes.
well.
It
And
is
so
so
the
easy.
technique, if I can talk a little bit more about the technique, is just all the way back, all the way forward, all the way back, all the way forward. If you don't do that, then the next pearl can't come into the little spoon.
And it pops out.
If you,
It
turn it
happens.
if you turn it upside down, you can see there's a little spoon that lets the next pearl go into the nozzle. And yes, of course, there's sometimes when you do the right technique, forward and backwards, and it doesn't come through, and that means that your funnel doesn't have any pearls in it. So then you just have to give it a slight click, a slight flick, and then the pearls will fall back into the
Yes.
funnel, and then you can go again.
It's quite easy.
Or if there's a blocked one, sometimes there's a misformed pearl, a big fat one, or a one with a bum or something.
There's always one of those.
There's always one
Sat
of
here.
those. And then they get stuck. And again, you just have to give it a little flick, let that big fat one come out of the funnel and to the top, and then you can go again.
Yeah.
And then one of the other things that people find is that it shoots too many at the same time. And when that happens, you need to go back to your container, push your plunger all the way forward, let all of them come out, because sometimes they accumulate in the nozzle. And then once you've got them all out, keep it straight, push forward all the way, backwards, forward all the way, backwards, and you will not get that
Once
sort
you
of
get the technique right, because when Christina was here that time, it's Christina, isn't it? Catalina.
Catalina.
Oh, she shouldn't be called
Catalina
Christina
from
now. No
Spain.
wonder you don't know who I'm talking
Oh
about.
no,
Right,
anyway.
when Catalina was here
Christina's
that time.
from Ireland, isn't
Yes.
she?
When Catalina was here, I haven't used a dragéekíss
For
for
a while, yes, me too. When I haven't used it, you have to get back into
Yeah,
the
you
swing
do.
of things, don't you?
And the first few pearls came pinging out,
Yes.
and then I was giving it a shake, and then you just said, no, Carol, all
Don't
the way
stop
forward.
shaking, yes.
Stop shaking,
Yes.
all the way forward, all the way back, and that does work.
It does.
You've just got to get into the rhythm.
It's the rhythm. And
Yeah.
it's a small technique. You know, people think that they can pick it up and just go for it, and then they get frustrated when they can't make it work.
Yeah.
And they give bad reviews on websites and
Yeah,
stuff
well,
like
the
that.
thing is, people always are happy to blame the tool when really.
Yes, it's
They always say, good workman never blames his tools.
Exactly. But what do we call it, Carol? We call it user
User
error.
error.
There's no user error here. Anna's doing a great job. You have to go and look at Anna's Facebook page. She's done some beautiful pieces with the dragéekíss.
So Anna's Facebook page is Cupcakes and Dreams.
Yes.
Don't go over now. Keep an eye on this.
Yes,
but
stay with
afterwards,
us. Stay with us.
yeah, but afterwards, please do go over, and as a
Visit
sign of
Anna.
appreciation, go and like a page.
Yes,
Say
keep
hello.
an eye on her.
Say hello, because we're open to get Anna back in the kitchen. So make sure you do go in and say hello, because
Yes.
we want her to come back.
And actually, Anna said that she will host us maybe in the Algarve.
Yes, I know.
Yes.
I saw Maria and Laura's eyes light up, as well as mine.
There's a swimming pool.
Free holiday in Portugal.
There's a swimming pool. I'll take my bikini and hurt everyone's eyes.
Having some fun.
Have to find a little weekend to nip over
Yes, exactly.
In summer, please.
Yes.
in the summer. Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah.
Actually, with Portugal, the weather is quite good, so most of the
Most of the
year.
year,
Yes.
Anna
It's
flew.
paradise for me.
Yeah, we went
We'll have to
so.
see if we can go on a Thursday and come back on a Sunday or something.
There we go. You do need
No
that little
pay.
drop of water because, as you saw before, Anna was doing it. Is there one stuck? Anna was doing it, and
Out of the goodness of your heart.
not many pearls stuck. They actually fall out of
Because
the.
it's dry, the sugar.
I'm winding these
Yes.
lot up. I'm saying to them, no pay, out of the goodness of the heart.
Vitamin in vitamin D. And sangria.
Yeah, that's not a bad deal. I'll
not
pay,
really,
I'll
is
pay
it?
your flight, pay your food, buy your sangria. How much can you drink now?
A lot.
Oh, might do the wages instead then. Might have to renegotiate.
Almost finished.
It's looking good, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Maria,
yeah.
I'm not in the camera, am I?
It's quite-
For your
Just your
filming.
forehead.
Yes,
No,
you
for
are.
your filming.
Yes, you are.
Oh.
Say hello.
Oh,
She's
am I in the
hiding.
camera now? Pardon?
Better, now better. I was going to
You
cut
could
it.
have told me.
Why don't you lift this one up a little?
I know, I can't crouch anymore. I'm freaking double barreled here.
There we go.
In fact, I don't even know why I'm saying I'm going to move.
You could, I was gonna say, you could just go.
Just going.
I've got a broken back at the end of this. Why didn't you tell me to move here before?
We are a bit slow, aren't we,
Yeah.
Carol? With certain
Oh,
things
mind,
like...
Laura's my partner in crime in here. She meant to advise
Sorry.
and help.
Do you sometimes go to this one?
Yeah, but don't worry, I'll
We'll go back to it because it's mainly being shown on this side. We're not needing it at the moment. But look how fast these DKs are going in. Oh, we should come round here before I can sit properly now.
You can see it.
Yeah,
definitely.
you can.
There we go. Oh yes, and there's something else that I need to mention. Our little DK is made from food grade plastic, and I've been recently told, because we kept on getting people saying to us that it feels like the plunger gets stuck at the front of the dragéekíss. And so I recently spoke to my factory about that, and I said, you know, we've paid so much money developing this tool, and we don't want people coming back saying that it doesn't work. So what they explained to me is that when you use food grade plastic, the food grade plastic almost, it's almost like they cling to each other. And if it's a very, very low value plastic, a really cheap plastic, then they will just slide very easily. So what I do, is I take the dragéekíss, I take the plunger out, I put a little bit of Trex on the front of it. Can I quickly have the dragéekíss?
Yes.
So there's a little pressure point that you push in, pull it out. You can see that one's quite shiny because I've already put a little bit of Trex on it. Can you see that? So just rub a little bit of Trex on the front, pop it back in, and it will run like a dream.
What else do you have to do that? That's like putting on bolts and stuff like that.
Yes,
when
exactly.
You
A
get
little bit of
what's it called? Is it
WD-40.
WD-40, isn't
That's
it?
it,
That's
yeah.
just like the same type of thing, isn't it? Yeah.
It is.
Oh, you're good, you know all, you finish off
I
the
know all these
sentences,
things,
Laura.
yeah.
proper partnership,
Yeah.
wasn't that, Carol?
So I'm
You
finishing.
might keep your
the-
job for the
18
year.
months.
Anna's going to start the ballerina now. Anna,
Yeah.
before you do that, don't you want to tell people how you
Yes.
did that, please?
You can do
Yes.
it with anything that you would like. You just have to go to internet or whatever you want. If you have a name or a drawing, it doesn't matter. You just have to put it there, like,
Print it off
Yes.
on paper,
and just.
trace it,
You don't even need to pin it. You know, you just have to.
have the outline.
Yes, the outline on your cake. Then you can, because it depends on the size of the dragées.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So our
So-
dragéekíss work with 4 and 5 millimeters. 4 millimeters really works the best. And so what we've done is we've marked it out with again with the ball tool,
Yeah.
so that it's the right size there. But then the skirt, we found that if we wanted to do that, we needed to go one size smaller, which is the non-parallels, and that's why we've done the non-parallels there. But Anna did that. She did that sort of freehand, really.
Yeah. Just pass to the sugar paste
And there
now
we
you-
go.
Yes.
It looks so pretty.
And
it's
you
a
can do
proper
that to
girly cake,
anything,
that,
yeah.
isn't it? Mm.
So Anna's going to
now
do the
it's-
body now.
Yeah.
Again, a little drop of water into each little.
So let's
Go.
do.
Have you got the right color in there, Anna?
Yeah, it's the same.
The same color. And do you see Anna's putting a little bit of pressure right at the end just to push it further in? The nozzle is made from a very soft silicone, which wouldn't damage your fondant.
No, that's a good thing because, like, if you've
Yes.
got to pick the pearls up with tweezers and you're putting it in, you've got 2 little prick marks each side, haven't
Yes,
you?
yes.
So that is a nice thing about this as well,
Yes.
and the fact that you can just go pearl after pearl after pearl
Yeah.
Yes.
instead of down to the bowl,
Oh.
trying to pick one with
Yes.
the tweezers, trying to carry it up to the thing,
Exactly.
and then by the time you got there, it's fell out
Oh,
the tweezers.
nightmare.
And you get a new
Will that
floor.
finish it? Mm. And you'll be able to see how quickly Anna gets around the whole of this body. So we'll just watch her go all the way round.
Yes.
Well, some of them will fall because the sugar paste is really too dry.
Yeah, the sugar paste is a bit dry now. Anna, while you're doing that, do you think you can multitask and tell people a little bit about your competitions, collaborations, maybe some...
That's my passion, you know. I love to compete.
Love to compete. And
Yes,
make
because
things-
I really like doing pieces that have a lot of details, a lot of hours of work. And normally you won't do it for a cake
It's not for money.
No,
Hey. There's
no,
no
no
money
way.
in the world that can pay you for
No way.
the hours that you put
Yeah,
in.
you know, I've learned that with cake shows, that when they exhibit most of the cakes, they're actually not cakes that they would
Shall I
ever
do that and
make
you
in
talk a
real
little bit?
life.
You talk
Yeah.
a little bit about that and I do that.
It's okay. Just
Yeah. And
Yeah,
it's
so
not
it's not for
cakes
money.
for
It's not for
cakes
money.
for real life as it is.
Some of them.
Yeah,
It's
some of them
artwork.
are, but most of them it's to show how their artistic
Yes,
flair is.
because
isn't it?
when they do cakes for money, they are commissioned and they have to do what the client wants. But when they do collaborations and competition pieces, they can do what they want. You know, so
yeah, it's free, so we
Yes.
can let our imagination.
because they're artists, they want to
Fly.
show what they can do.
I
so-
normally say that I do edible art, not cakes.
Yeah.
You know,
Edible
because
art.
I love to sculpt
You do lots of
And-
sculpting and some
yes.
cupcakes as well, don't
and
you?
yeah.
Yeah.
Anna's
So-
cupcakes always gets top of the class and
So while Anna's doing that, can you grab a new DK, which I can see over there,
yes,
Gwen?
of course.
And then can you show everybody what the DK applicator is?
Yes.
The DK applicator is actually a short word for dragéekíss. You can tell them the story about the dragéekíss,
can, yes,
because
I
we
can.
actually didn't say it actually when Catalina was here.
No,
We didn't
no,
go through the
that's
whole
right.
thing, did we? So let's go through it all now.
Catalina, Catalina's a chatterbox, and she's doing.
We never got a word in.
No, we never got a word in, and she does a lot of you know, she does a lot of classes and stuff and filming herself.
She's back in Spain watching now.
Exactly, and she Catalina's strengths are in her presentation and the fact that she's doing this. She's got night schools with her videos and stuff. So I
She'd
didn't
be
want.
amazed how quiet Anna is.
I know. I didn't want to interfere. I didn't want to interfere too much. But with Anna, because
Yeah,
I
no,
know it's her first time and
Yeah.
live as well.
But we'll let Anna carry on putting those
Yes.
in
So
there.
can we be on this camera a
Yeah,
little bit
yeah.
and I can talk about this. So yes, the DK applicator was invented by my niece in South Africa, Angelique Meyer. And I'm manufacturing them here in the UK at a factory in Enfield under a license from Angelique as the patent holder. So the packaging was designed and chosen in such a way that you will be able to reuse it. And our new packaging leaflet actually has two little dots there that says pull here to open, because many people went with scissors.
I did. That.
Honestly,
I know.
Carol.
I remember you telling me
Yeah,
that.
so you pull them at the side and then they pop open like that. Pull it open, your product sheet is inside, and on the back of this one specifically we have a Veronica Sita, but on some of the others we've got Dale Evans, a piece of their work on the back.
And it's great because that means you've got your own little storage box for it as well.
Exactly, you can store it again.
Whereas
So
mine's loose in the tray.
Each package comes with a funnel, the one that I designed, it's my invention, and the little product sheet. The product sheet has some more details about what each component is called, so that when I refer to them, the plunger, the nozzle, the hopper, the spring, the body, the spoon, the guide pin, the clip, and so on, that you know what I'm talking about. So when you watch the videos that tell you exactly how to use the tool, you'll know what we're talking about. So this is it. This is the little dragéekíss. It's got a hopper on top that you can fill up with your pearls, and it's detachable so that you can actually, if there's any blockages, you can clean that up. And then also the plunger can actually get taken out. The spring can be taken out. The spring is food safe and is guaranteed not to rust. But we suggest that you don't put it in the dishwasher.
No.
So the tool is dishwasher safe. But we suggest you do not put that in the dishwasher. The nozzle can be detached so that again that you can clean that up. My nails are too
But
short.
to be fair,
do
they
that.
don't really
Yeah.
get dirty. do
No,
they?
it's just a sugar pull that you attach it with. But perhaps if you've coloured your own sugar pulls or whatever you want to clean it up, then it's possible. You can wash it in hot water or in the dishwasher. As you've seen, Anna fills them up using the hopper.
Yeah.
And could I have the sugar pulls, please?
Sorry.
We'll give you some back in a minute, Anna.
And then
Put up.
you just put your little funnel there, put them in. Don't make your hopper too full, because as I explained before, if you have a sugar pearl that is misformed, or there's a little funnel inside that needs to fill up with the pearls so that they fall one by one into the hopper, you need to sometimes give it a little shake. I call it the pancake shake, so just up and down, and there you go again. And as you can see, you've got control over your pearl. You push it out
See,
until
that's
you
good.
can see it. Go to your cake, a little more of a push, and it's out.
And can you do that closer there so
Yes,
they
of
can
course.
see? How close should we get to that? You do it nice and slow.
You
Yeah.
push,
Is that close enough?
Yeah, there's your pearl. Push further, and it's out.
Yeah.
And what I want to show is this is your guide pin. It needs to come all the way back to the starting point so that the next pearl can go in. This is your spoon. Look at the spoon, how it opens up and allows the next pearl to go into the nozzle. Pull it back and you can see it disappears. Push it forward and the spoon allows the next pearl to go into the nozzle. There's your pearl, it's out, all the way back, and the next pearl is there ready to go. And if people don't understand that concept, then they get frustrated because they don't understand.
When
that
they're
if
going
you-
backwards and
yes,
forwards, backwards and forwards.
if you stay at the front there and the little spoon didn't go up and take the next ball, then the next ball can't come in and you like it's shooting blanks, but no, it's the technique. So go all the way back, allow the next ball to come in, and there you go.
There you go.
Then similarly, remember how we said before, sometimes you push and there's too many balls coming out? What happened there is that too many balls has made their way into the front, and now when you push, there's many in there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
go to your little
So
tub, get them all out.
It
and
is
then-
user error.
user error.
Yeah.
There
If
is
you
no,
use it
there's
properly, it works
There's
properly.
no question about
Yes,
that.
absolutely. So it's quite important. So I know we're going to touch on a little bit of an upsetting subject, but we did talk about this in quite a lot of detail when Kim was in the kitchen a few weeks ago. So why don't you just tell them what you found out just before Christmas, Gwen?
Yes, so we did talk about this on the Facebook Live with Kim back at the start of March. But for those of you who missed that one, there's actually a counterfeit of the dragéekíss on the market. It was just before Christmas 2018 when this was we became aware of it. And yes, so there is a counterfeit on the market. It's at a third, maybe a fourth of the price. It's not made from food grade plastic. It doesn't work. We did a review of it that evening when Kim was with me. There's actually a little video available for those of you that want to go and look it up. And for those of you that have been duped into buying the counterfeit, send it back. Send it back to whoever you bought it from and tell them that it doesn't work. Tell them how easily it breaks. And just get your money back. PayPal is there for situations like that. We've got one here that we can show you.
Show them, because what I want them to understand is, and I know we talked about it last time, but there's always new people watching us, Gwen, on Facebook here.
Yes.
So there's always new customers watching. So I know some of you guys have seen this before when Kim and Gwen were in the kitchen last time. But what we find really upsetting about counterfeits is that when you're a brand owner and you develop something and you design it and you put your heart and soul into it and you bring it to manufacture and you use all food safe ingredients, you follow the rules, you follow the regulations, you follow everything, it's very upsetting to find that somebody just copies it. And the copies, not only do
Copies it badly.
yeah, not only do they insult you with copying, they steal your images, they steal your photos,
Your videos.
they steal your videos.
Yes.
And there's a video floating around on the market which is actually Gwen's tool, same as, you'll see I wear these pink nails most of the time. There's loads of videos with my nifty nozzles. People know it's me because I've always got brown arms and in my pink nails. They'll steal those bits of videos and add it to their product. So, and this is what's happened to
Yes.
Gwen as well, you'll find.
So if you do look back at that video with Kim and myself and Carol reviewing the counterfeits a little bit in more
Yeah.
detail, we're not going to go too much into
No.
detail now, but so for instance this one, this is obviously the dragéekíss, this is the copy. The hopper can't detach, so if there's a blockage in there, you cannot detach this to actually fix it and to clean it up. They have actually cut so many corners on this one, it's not even funny. The plunger can't actually come out. They've forced it in, and so if you wanted to clean your tool nicely, you can't take this out. You cannot actually. It's
Take
not
it
possible. The plastic is so hard. Where our plastic actually moves, you can see that little pin moves down and it comes out
Yeah.
easily. They've just forced it in there. They've pushed a spring in there, forced it in
And
there.
just even look at the quality of the plastic with the hopper.
Yeah.
Just open it up, look at that rubbishy. So look, if you look at this and just look at the comparables, you've got a very thin plastic little, I can't even use the word because we're not after 9 yet, but you know, you've got this horrible little thing. This is more sturdy, you know, it's just rubbish. And what we want to do, you know, as we talked about it last time, I just want to bring it up again, so we'll leave it now because we're saying it again.
That's a good idea.
But we'll leave it now. But you know, if some of you want to know if you've got a copy or if you've got the real one, okay, if you've got a copy, by law you're entitled to send it back and get a full refund, okay? But the genuine DK applicator is this lilac colour, okay? It's a lilac-y purple, isn't it?
DK there.
Yeah.
DK on the plunger on both sides.
Yeah.
And we are manufacturing in Britain, so made in Britain.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so that's how you know that you've got the real one.
Yeah. Good. So I just wanted to go over that again. I don't want to say it every time Gwen's in the kitchen, but I just think every now and again it's just a nice little reminder. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Right, so
Almost there.
Almost there. So we'll go back to Anna, who's so much different from Catalina.
Yes, Catalina was our chatterbox. Anna just gets into the zone and she does her thing.
I couldn't get a word in with Catalina.
No, she was good competition for you.
I tell you, she matched me.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that was a big fat one.
Yes.
I went to ask a question and
Yes. And Catalina's like me. She's always got a story. So you're telling her something, and then Catalina's like, "Oh yes, my brother and my sister and her." I'm exactly the same. I'm not completely listening to someone's story because I've got a story as well.
I'm very quiet.
You're a quiet one.
Yes.
You've had to listen to them all, haven't you?
Oh, there we go. Look at that. No, there we go.
Sometimes it's
Yeah, there we go. There's just sometimes a misformed one that's blocking the
Yes.
hole.
Yeah.
The hole is exactly the hole.
Yeah.
And if it's an oval thing, it's not going to go through.
No, exactly.
no, but it's quite easy.
Very quick.
Yeah.
Very quick.
Oh yes, definitely.
There we go. Fantastic. And then you can show people the effect.
Anna, could you please
Turn a little bit.
Yes,
Like
like
that.
that.
Yeah.
Over on that one.
See?
Brilliant job.
Yeah.
And also, like Carol's explained before, when you do a Facebook Live, you're standing at a certain level and you have to do something where
What do you need?
if you're at home, then you can actually set yourself up in a different way where the cameras are not. You don't have to take into account the cameras. So Anna's in a bit of a strange. Although she's nice and short, so. Okay.
Which way we're going?
Okay.
Listen, we're really hurting this woman. We gave her the setup, and now we're doing everything different to what we said. We said to Anna, when you speak to us, we're over here.
Look
You're
over
on
there.
that camera. You're there.
No, you're not behind you instead.
Okay, so to show
So,
you, we've
yeah.
today we tried with the non-parallels with a little tool. We're going to tell you about the little tool. It's not something that Carol sells, and it's not something that she's going to sell. So don't ask her to sell it. Are you, Carol? No, I don't think so.
I've never seen it before until today.
So to apply, which
It's a
camera
craft
are we
tool,
on?
isn't it?
I'll
It's a
tell-
craft.
It's a craft tool,
Yes.
yes. So those of you that are interested in knowing how to do the finer details, you can either use your fingers, which it takes a long time, or tweezers, takes a long time, or there's a little tool on the market. There's hobbycraft tools. This one is from the Crystal Art Motive Kit. The Crystal Art Motive Kit.
Yeah.
And it's called a craft buddy. And it comes in a little packet like this with a little pattern, whatever you want to call it. Just a sec, where's the... And this, can you see the pearls? Sorry, this is the container,
Oh, okay.
not the pearls, the little container. And it comes with crystals. So it's a hobby. There's people who do this for a hobby. They would take these crystals in different colors, attach it to this. And they're using a little tool to do that, and that's what I want to tell you about. Now, this is what the little tool looks like. Can you see it there?
Yeah.
And it comes with a little patch of sticky, it's almost like a gummy stickiness.
Right, okay.
So you use the front of that, push a little bit of stickiness into your tool, and then you take your tray. You've already put a bit of water, didn't you?
Yes.
Yes. So you take your tray. We've now put our non-parallels in there, not the crystals that come in the pack. And now it's really quite tricky. It's a technique, like anything that you do. You take it, and then you have to pop it in and give it a little turn. Otherwise, it keeps on sticking to the front. So you pop it in and give it a little turn, and then it sort of stays in there. But again, it's not as quick as the dragéekíss. It might be, once you get into the swing of things, a little bit quicker than with your fingers or with tweezers. But that's how it works. And then sometimes you pop one in and another one falls out. So, there we go. And that's how we create this effect with the nice fine.
So pretty, the silhouette. It's absolutely stunning. And just, I know this is.
I just like it on the grey, don't you?
Yes,
It's lovely.
I love the grey, the white, and the pink together.
It's quite simple,
gorgeous.
isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not simple, but it is simple.
No, but it's effective.
Yes, that's
and
the
I
word.
think it's the simplicity.
You always know the right
Sorry.
words, Laura. Why can't I be like you? I can never remember the right words. Get myself all muddled up.
Oh, that's why we've got Laura.
Okay.
You need to do the foaming.
Come on, you're going to do your spiel. Who's watching
No,
anyhow?
I'm not talking now.
Come on then, say hello to everybody.
So, Carol, while
Come
we
on.
do this, perhaps we can talk about the next visit. We're already planning our next
Yeah.
visit with our girls from
Yes,
Portugal
we
and
have.
Spain. So,
Are
do you
we
want to
telling them we're bringing them back?
Well,
I thought we weren't going.
Listen,
thought we weren't going to let Catalina and Anna know we wanted them back.
I've already invited them.
We're meant to be playing
No,
hard
no.
to get.
No, I've invited them, and I said that I will do it again if they want to do it again. And so if we're up for it, then we're
Yeah,
up for it.
absolutely.
So if Anna's up for it, we can bring her back, and she can do us another beautiful.
And the good
piece.
thing is, now they've been here to the Sugar and Crumbs Kitchen, they know what the setup
Yes,
is like.
exactly.
They know what it's about. So, yeah.
Yeah. So,
So,
Anna,
do you think you
have
might
some
want to come
ideas?
back, Anna?
Oh yes, definitely.
Do you have some ideas that you can come and teach us?
Well, ideas is something that I have a lot of.
A lot of
Oh
this.
yes.
Anna's always full of ideas. I think most artists are.
Yeah.
You know, when Catalina was here, she was telling me that they have these festivals in Spain, and everything that happens in the festival reminds her of cake.
Right.
Like certain things she sees, she's like, oh, I can make that out of cake.
Right.
It's like
I see cakes everywhere.
inspires. Yes, it inspires them. Anything that they see just inspires them. So there we go. This is how this little tool works, and it is not as quick as the dragéekíss.
No.
But it's definitely quicker than, or maybe less frustrating than with your fingers, hey?
Yeah.
And in the beginning, it feels strange to do it, but then it's like any tool, you just get used to it. There we go.
And the possibilities really, it sounds corny, but they're endless, especially if you get a picture or a design. You could even do, monogram letters and go round them with the DK.
That's nice, isn't
That would
it?
be a nice
With the
idea.
Amy Sweet
Do
stamp.
you know,
Yes.
I was
Do you know
thinking
when
that,
they do that
yeah.
with it?
Do you know, funny enough, I was thinking that with the Amy Sweet stamp, she could
Yeah.
probably do something like that.
Hi, Amy.
She'll be watching.
I'm sure. Like, I'm always
Yeah,
watching.
just with the Amy Sweet stamp, she could put the letter in and maybe just go up one line of pearls. Oh, we should have a play of that,
Yeah, we
shouldn't
should. We definitely
We should. Right,
Amy,
we're on
let
it.
me know if you want one of
Look
these.
at
I
Maria
can send
over
you
there. So Anna, so I thought we were going to play hard to get, Gwen. We were just going to say to the girls, we might have you back.
No, I
now
can't.
Anna knows she is coming
I
back.
can't resist.
That's Gwen.
I always enjoy Anna and Catalina and Kim's company so much. And can I tell you something?
Go on.
This thing with the counterfeit that hit me in the middle of December has been really stressful. I don't like to talk too much about it, but it has been really stressful. And since I've been in the company of the girls, when Catalina came and when Kim came and now with Anna, I'm sleeping so much better.
Yeah.
I'm feeling like I'm focusing on something different, and that is to actually promote the dragéekíss rather than just mope about the counterfeit that's out. And so that's why I want
you know
them
what?
back.
I will tell you, our audience is very, very good, and they're very much big campaigners. I work Sugar and Crumbs by selling brands only, and we sell good quality, food safe product brands. That's what we're about. Anybody who watches us knows that's what we're about. It's why we support your product, Gwen.
Fantastic.
Not only is it a fantastic product, it's unique, it's different, it's a game changer in time saving. It's an absolutely fabulous product. And to be fair, most people have learned buy cheap, buy twice.
Yes, exactly. Your audience knows that, don't they?
They do know that.
Buy cheap, buy twice.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
And Gwen will just now chuck the pearls all over the table.
It's been a long day, you know. It's like almost 12 o'clock at night. So, yeah, it's been a long day.
So buy cheap, buy twice. The good thing about my audience is that when I started talking to my audience, when I started building Sugar and Crumbs Facebook Lives, it started off with the Russian piping tips, the genuine Russian piping tips made by the original designer Alexander Lebedev. And I explained to the audience then how it had affected Alexander, how it affects brands, how it affects small companies, how it affects you. You know, when you've invested everything into it, you've gone by the rules of Europe, what they want for that product. And it's very upsetting to find that these can be imported in with no customs, no duty, paying no VAT, paying no wages here in the UK,
no VAT.
no nothing, no VAT. They just sneak it in, and people need to be more aware about not buying those types of products.
Absolutely. But to get back to the fact that I caved in and didn't play hard, my time with you guys and doing something like this is what keeps me sane.
Absolutely.
And so that's why I want Anna back. Will you come back?
Good girl.
Yes.
Good girl.
Yes.
Yes. So we've done it.
Fantastic.
Are we on the
Yes.
camera? Wow, look at that. Very nice.
That was brilliant, Anna.
What is it too heavy for you to lift in front of you just so we can get a full shot? Is that okay?
There we go.
And then we can get a full, and we could just appreciate the whole picture really.
So get those thumbs up, get your
Gorgeous.
lights up, love art.
It's so pretty.
Yeah.
So good.
It's quite a
isn't it?
simple design,
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
but it pops up.
It
Yes.
pops out,
Yes.
Absolutely. I love it. It's lovely to have a pretty girl on there,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah, absolutely. So
Very
what do you
nice.
think, everybody?
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Many
Absolutely.
thumbs up. Hearts,
Yeah,
lots of hearts.
beautiful.
Yay.
So just remember, this young lady, Anna, has come all the way from Portugal to show you her skills. Do pop over to her Facebook page, Cupcakes and Dreams.
And
That's
I
right,
promise
yes.
that next time I will speak a little bit more.
I think we need a rest
I
after
think
Catalina.
dragéekíss.
Yes, Anna will speak a little bit more. And
Yes, definitely.
we're gonna-
Because this we have to be so concentrated.
Yeah.
Not to miss a spot.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
But
No,
you've done
the
well.
thing is,
You've
Anna,
done
that's
well.
because you're a cake artist and you're a
Yes.
perfectionist.
Yes.
And the thing is, when you do things live, we can't finish it, unfortunately. We can't finish it off. We can't do
But
it
this one-
I
to
did.
the... I know you finished it, but you
With
can't...
Gwen's
You
help.
can't, what I
Right.
mean is, you can't do it to the perfection you want to.
No, exactly,
Because
because
when
it's
you're
so
doing it,
challenging.
you spend hours on it. And in fairness, you've just flown in, you've been given a cake dummy, you've been given some sugar paste, you've been given a dragéekíss, you've been given that, and there you go.
The products and the materials were ones that Anna was not familiar with. So they work with different products in Portugal.
Yes.
And so that was the first challenge, to understand how the products here work and how everything, the atmosphere and stuff has an effect on it. And the dryness of the
sugar paste, yes.
was a bit of a
It's quite
surprise.
difficult. Yes.
Because Anna is not used to that. But I think she's done brilliant.
Absolutely, yeah.
Brilliant.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
I
much.
think we're done, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
We've never had such a short Facebook live. Laura, Maria, you can go over there. Do you know how fun?
the town, right?
Absolutely. We can go and drink, and I don't drink.
Anna doesn't drink either. So leave it to me. Oh, girls, are you on? Are you on?
Maria and Laura won't know what to do. They can go home early.
Wait.
Oh, yes.
What's that?
I
This
think
is
you
from
and I can
Portugal.
have- Yes, this is
Yes, this is pastéis de nata. They love them, so I brought it to me.
Wait, you can ask anybody that knows me well. My mother, Dennis, my best friend. There is nothing else that I love more than this little Portuguese tart. Thank you so much.
And I meant to tell you about these.
yes.
You might have seen this when Catalina was here. But actually, Anna sent it to me. So this is actually a cake board, okay?
How
It's an
pretty is that?
amazing cake board. They come in a variety of colours.
Maybe Anna can
Obviously, okay,
Yes.
I'll get Anna to tell you a little bit more about them. Obviously, they're not throwaway. And if you think about recycling, it's perfect. It's what we want. Let's not throw them away.
Yes,
So these are cake boards that you would probably put your own cakes on, or you could let your customer have them. Include it in the cost of your cake, and when they return it to you, you give them the money back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just make a sneaky fiver on the side for yourself. So up your cake, cost of that, and then you give them back the same amount of money back, but £5 less, so that you make a bit of profit.
Who's behind it?
It's Sophia Fox from Portugal. This is brand new, so she's launching right now. So it's standard. It's the name of the brand.
Stand It.
Yes.
Stand It.
And you can look it on
And her
Facebook
husband
and
is
Instagram.
behind this, isn't it?
Yes.
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 Beautiful.
So she is launching the product now. We're going to have a chat with them to see whether we can stock them or not. It may well be you may have to buy them direct because they've only just launching the product,
Yes.
and it may well be cheaper you buy them from them than buy them from me at the moment. Because like every new company, when they're new, it can be expensive at first, but they do some amazing colours, and I think this would be a great product. Look, it comes on its own little stand. Let me just show you.
Pretty, so pretty.
So it comes on its own little
feet.
stand. Can you
Yeah.
see that?
Yeah.
It's got little feet on it. And like I say, there's a variety of colours. I saw the gold one, it was beautiful. There's a pink one.
There's bronze.
Yeah, the
They
bronze
do all
one,
colours.
loads of colours. And they, as I say, Anna, because she knew she was coming doing the live, she got this in the post to me, and I forgot to mention it when Catalina was here. So, which, anyway, I've just remembered now. So, but hopefully, if the price is right, we can stock these. But if you know, if you want one before I do stock
Yeah,
them,
support them
message
direct.
us. Message me, and we'll tell you who the supplier is. Okay, and anyway.
Thank you.
friends,
Thank you
very
so
much.
much.
We'll
Thank
go and
you.
make a cup of tea
Yes.
now, and Karen and I will we will fight about the last Portuguese pie.
Yeah.
Thank you, Portuguese
So
pie.
I don't know what you lot are going to do with yourself for an hour off early, but thank you for joining us. Thank you for having Anna in the Sugar and Crumbs Kitchen. Always
for
great
Thank
to
you
have
so
Gwen
for
here.
having me too.
Oh,
thank you so
thank
much.
you.
Oh, you're so lovely, aren't you?
Oh, thank
Eh?
you.
That's the most we've got out of her.
Getting
So-
better, getting better.
Absolutely. Any questions, the girls will answer afterwards. We're going to have a cup of tea. Any questions, they'll answer them after for you if you want to ask any questions at all. Otherwise, we will see you next week. Bye.
Bye. Take care.